So you've got your avatar image from Midjourney. Now it needs to actually say something. Today we're building the voice, and I'll be honest with you, this is the step that makes or breaks the whole thing. A great image with a robotic voice? People click off, but pair a strong image with a natural, confident voice? That's what keeps someone watching for 10 minutes. I'm Simone Keys, and this is Keys to AI, where solopreneurs learn to automate their business with AI. By the end of this video, you'll have a custom voice saved and ready to go. Let's get into it. Here's something nobody tells you up front. Voice quality is the thing your audience will notice most. Even if they can't name it, they won't say that voice had inconsistent pacing. They'll just feel something's off and stop watching. And that's a problem we're solving today. ElevenLabs gives you 2 ways to create a voice. Option 1, clone your actual voice using audio recordings. Option 2, design a brand new AI voice from scratch using a text description. No microphone, no recording setup, no quiet room required. We're doing option 2, voice design. It's faster, it gives you full control, and you can do it right now from wherever you're sitting. One more thing before we jump in. The free plan gives you 10,000 characters a month. That's real enough to test the platform and produce a few full videos before you spend $1. Start free. Upgrade when you've proven the workflow works for you. Go to ElevenLabs.io. You'll see the homepage. Click Get Started for free in the top right. Sign up with email or use Google. I always use Google for tools like this. One click, no new password to forget, done. Once you're in, you'll land on the ElevenLabs dashboard. Take a second to look around. On the left sidebar, you'll see your main navigation. Click Voices. That opens your voice library. Right now it's empty. That's fine. We're about to fix that. Quick heads up before we go further. You're about to describe a voice using words, and ElevenLabs is going to build it based on what you write. The more specific and intentional your description, the closer you'll get to the voice you actually want on the first try. In the top right of your Voices page, click Add a New Voice. You'll see 3 options pop up: Voice Design, Instant Voice Cloning, and Professional Voice Cloning. Click Voice Design. This is your lane today. A window opens with a text box at the top. That's where you'll type your voice description. Before you start typing, think through 5 things. Age, not an exact number, a range. Mid-30s hits differently than late 40s. Neither is wrong, they're just different energy for different brands. Tone, warm, confident, calm, energetic. Pick the words that actually match how you want people to feel when they hear your content. Accent. This matters more than people realize. If your avatar looks a certain way, the voice should match that identity. Don't let them contradict each other. Pacing. For tutorials specifically, conversational pacing wins. Not a news anchor, not an audiobook, like you're talking directly to someone. Personality. Approachable, authoritative, encouraging. 1 or 2 words that capture the vibe. The clearer you are on these 5 things, the less time you'll spend regenerating. Let me show you the exact prompt I used for my voice, because seeing a real example is worth more than a template. A warm, confident female voice, mid-30s, slight African-American accent, clear articulation, professional but approachable, conversational pacing, suitable for educational content. Now let me walk you through why each piece is there, because the words you choose actually matter. Warm and confident. That's the emotional combination I wanted. Warm, so people feel comfortable. Confident, so they trust the information. You need both. Warm without confidence sounds unsure. Confident without warmth sounds cold. Mid-30s. I wanted a voice that felt experienced but not distant. My audience skews 30s to 50s, so I picked an age range that bridges that gap. Slight African-American accent. This was intentional. My avatar's visual identity is specific, and the voice needed to match that. When the image and voice feel cohesive, your avatar feels like a real person. When they don't match, something feels off, even if your viewer can't explain why. Clear articulation, non-negotiable for tutorials. If someone mishears a step because the voice slurred a word, that's a problem. Tutorial content needs to be crisp. Conversational pacing. I specifically didn't say professional for pacing because professional pacing can drift into stiff. Conversational means it sounds like I'm talking with you, not presenting at you. Suitable for educational content. This tells ElevenLabs the voice needs to hold up at length. Short, punchy voices sometimes fall flat on long-form content. Write your own description using these same elements. Don't copy mine word for word. Your avatar has its own identity. Use this as a framework, not a script. You'll notice a row of preset example voices below the text box. Things like evil ogre or southern woman. These are just inspiration starters. Ignore them. Your custom description is what drives the result. Click Generate Voice at the bottom of the window. Takes about 10 to 15 seconds. When it finishes, a preview player appears. Hit play. Now listen with intention. Not just, does this sound okay? Actually ask yourself, does the age match what I described? Is the tone warm or does it feel stiff? Is the pacing natural or does it feel rushed? Is the articulation clean enough for tutorial content? I'll be straight with you. My first attempt sounded nothing like what I had in my head. That's completely normal. The prompt is a starting point, not a guarantee. If it's not right, click Regenerate. You'll get a different interpretation of the same description. Try 2 or 3 variations before you go back and adjust the prompt. Sometimes the second or third generation is exactly it. If regenerating doesn't fix it, go back to your description and get more specific. Tweak one element at a time so you can hear what actually changed. Okay, this is the step most people skip, and it's the one that costs them later. A 5-second preview can sound great, but a voice that works for 5 seconds doesn't always hold up for 8 minutes. I learned this the hard way, so you don't have to. Before you save this voice, test it with real content. Paste at least 200 words from an actual script, not placeholder text, not the quick brown fox. Real tutorial language, the kind you're actually going to create. In the voice design window, find the preview text box. It's separate from your description field. Paste your test content there and click Generate Preview. Let the full sample play. While you listen, check for 4 things. Does the energy stay consistent or does it fade halfway through? Does it stumble on any specific words, tool names, technical terms? Does the pacing stay natural over a longer stretch? Does the tone still feel right 2 minutes in? If you catch a problem here, fix it now. If you wait until you're in the middle of producing a real video, you've wasted time and credits. 5 minutes of testing now saves you hours later. Happy with what you're hearing? Good. Let's lock it in. At the bottom of the voice design window, you'll see a name field. Give your voice a clear, specific name. Don't just call it Voice 1. Future, you will have no idea what that means when you've got 6 voices saved. Be specific. Something like tutorial main voice or your avatar's name plus the word main. Click Add to My Voices. ElevenLabs saves it to your library instantly. From now on, every time you want to generate a voiceover, you pick this voice, paste your script, and hit Generate. Same voice, every video. Consistent identity across everything you create. Your avatar has a face from video 1. Now it has a voice. In the next video, we put them together inside HeyGen and create the full talking avatar. But first, before we wrap, let me quickly mention the other path. Voice cloning. If you'd rather use your actual voice, which some people prefer for authenticity, ElevenLabs has instant voice cloning. You record 1 to 3 minutes of yourself speaking clearly, upload it, and ElevenLabs builds a clone of your real voice. The upside is it's genuinely you. The downside is you need clean audio, a decent microphone, a quiet space, no background noise. If you don't have that set up right now, voice design is the faster path. I'll do a full deep dive on voice cloning in a future video. For today, voice design gets you a professional result without any of that setup. Here's where you are right now. You've got an avatar image from Midjourney. You've got a custom voice saved in ElevenLabs. That's 2 out of 3 pieces. Your homework before the next video? And yes, I'm giving you homework. Create your voice using voice design. Be specific with your description: age, tone, accent, pacing, personality. Test it with 200 words of real content before you save it. Don't skip this. Save it with a clear name you'll actually remember. And write down or screenshot that voice name. You'll need it in HeyGen when we animate your avatar in the next video. The whole thing should take you about 20 minutes. You can do it today. If this helped, subscribe to Keys to AI. The next video in this series is where everything comes together. Your image, your voice, your talking avatar, all built inside HeyGen. And drop a comment. I want to know how your voice turned out. Did you nail it on the first try or did it take a few attempts? Either way, I read every single comment. I'm Simone Keys. I'll see you in the next one.